Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to continue doing some work on my 99 VehiCross. Trying to get ready for some of the trips I'm going to take it on over the winter. One of the things I want to do is I want to replace the stereo and put Apple CarPlay in here. Some of the overlanding guys like to have screens all over the place and radios and everything else. I'm kind of in the middle. I just want to have one decent map. So I usually use Gaia GPS and Onyx Off-Road. And I want to have Apple CarPlay because you can just use your phone and then your maps come up right on the main screen. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money on this build because this is of course an old vehicle. I'm planning on just doing a few trips with it while I kind of go through and rebuild my 4Runner. Alright, so like I said, I want to have Apple CarPlay in here. So what I bought was a Boss BE7ACP with Apple CarPlay. So this is a single DIN unit. So this goes in the dash, this plugs in, and then this is adjustable up and down. So I was a little leery about Boss, but I read a lot of reviews on them, and they're supposed to just be a really good, high quality, low cost unit. So I mean, it feels good. Volume knob feels good. We'll have to see how responsive it is once we get it put in. And this was $189. Actually, this one's $199 because it came with a backup camera. But they did have an option without the backup camera for $189. So as usual, I bought this from Crutchfield. I've been buying stuff from them for longer than I care to admit, 30 plus years. And one thing I like is you just go to their website, put in your vehicle information, it tells you what fits. They give you an install kit for free that fits your vehicle, a wire harness for free, and then they have other options, like if you want them to make a custom harness for you so you can just plug the stereo in when you get it, then you can do that. They also send you all the, I don't know if you can see this, but they just send you a PDF. I can maybe do a screenshot of this too. PDF with all the instructions for your specific vehicle and how to get the dash apart and take out the factory stereo. So anyway, I'm not affiliated with them at all, but I just think they're a really good company, and they've been around a long time, and they have really good tech support too. So we'll get this dash apart and then get this old stereo out. Alright, so you see we got the dash apart. Here's the factory plug-in for the stereo. This is what Crutchfield sends you to bridge from this, which plugs into the new stereo, to the factory stereo. Everything's color coded, so all you have to do is match up colors and hook up the wires. So it looks a little overwhelming at first, but it's really easy. All these, the grays, the whites, greens, and the purples, those are your speakers. These are going to be your powers. One's constant power for memory, one's power when you turn on the stereo, one's for like a power antenna or an amp, and then you've got a ground. So pretty easy. What I got this time to hook this up is some solder seal wire connectors. So these just have a little bit of solder in them. It's low temp solder. You stick the wires in here, heat it up with a heat gun, and then that's all you have to do. So I'm going to try these, see how they work this time. I've never used them. I just got these on Amazon. I'll leave a link for these below too. I'm going to build this wire harness quick, and then we'll be back. Alright, so I just brought this into the desk just to make a little more working room for myself. So here's the adapter that Crutchfield sent, and here is the new radial harness. So again, these are just going to be color to color matched. Purple to purple, black to black, green to green. Here's one of my new connectors. I'll slide this in. Trim this wire a little bit. I'm using a scissors because I can't find my wire cutter at the moment. Wire strippers. Make sure I don't melt the whole box all at once. Looks like it worked okay. Like I said, that's the first time I've used one of these. Doesn't look bad. I'll give it another shot. So here's the wire harness all finished up. Those butt splices with the solder in them seem to work pretty well. I'll leave a link in the description for those too. I just got those on Amazon. Like I mentioned, if you want to have the wire harness show up complete, you can have Crutchfield do that part for you too, so I have to just plug this in. So I just popped off this corner trim piece. I'm going to mount the mic up by my head and feed the wire down through, plug it in. Again, keep these away from speakers if you can, otherwise you're going to get feedback and you're not going to be very happy. So this one's just got some double back tape. Stick it right here. And run the wire down behind this trim piece. Okay, so everything seems to work fine. I haven't tried CarPlay yet, but I'll get a cord and plug that in here momentarily. I'm going to get the dash back together and we'll go from there. Alright, so I've been living with this for a couple days now. I'm really impressed with the stereo actually, especially for 190 bucks. Even with my old speakers, it sounds really good. One thing you do have to make sure you do is go into your settings right away, and then audio, and turn your loudness on. That's shut off from the factory. The screen is really responsive, so Apple CarPlay works really well. Then I have my Gaia GPS for my maps for off-roading. That loads really quickly. So overall, I'm just super impressed with this thing. I definitely recommend it. Can't go wrong for 190 bucks or 200 bucks with the camera. So, anyways, that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.